Alright, we'll just do one map and then we'll put this over here. Sorry, I'm... Alright, so this is Thursday, 4 a.m. This would be a storm we'd be watching. We're expecting a... I don't think we're expecting a risk on Thursday? I don't know what day we're expecting that risk on exactly. Let me figure out what day this would be. This would be Wednesday, Tuesday. Day 3 would be Wednesday into Thursday. So Thursday. So that model I was looking at just a minute ago. So that is Thursday. So let's get your timing out. So about Thursday, we'll say you need to watch out from Thursday 1 a.m. The showers and storms will get started into a line. And then they'll cluster up by 4 p.m. So 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. will be the dangerous time on Thursday. How about on Tuesday? Tuesday, the dangerous times, the storm will form around 7 a.m. Tuesday. We'll get cells or whatever around 7 p.m. Tuesday. So around 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday will be dangerous for on Tuesday. Wednesday, it'll be about probably, I would say 1 p.m. to about midnight be the dangerous on Wednesday. Then Thursday is where the one gets risky because now we're talking storms. Now we're talking 2 clusters. Now we're talking 1 now. And then, so it'll be between 7 p.m. Thursday and about 4 p.m. Friday. But we'll have to nail the time down further than that because I can't. Let me nail the time down further. Let me go into our... I really want to nail that time down further so everybody can kind of get an idea of what's going on. Alright, you're fine right now. There's no showers and storms today. 10 a.m. Tuesday, we start seeing some storms in the Ohio Valley. These won't be storms at 10 a.m. obviously. It'll probably be more like 1 p.m. before the storms initiate, but that's what we're kind of looking at right now. Alright, let's go back to here Tuesday. So, storms will initiate around, let's say 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. Tuesday, they'll initiate. But, okay, let me figure this out further. No, it's tricky because, let me figure this out. On camera. Because I want to keep talking, but I want to, same time, I want to give you guys your right, stuff. Okay, alright, I'm going to go back out. Alright, okay, so right now, Monday, this would have been 7 a.m. That's what's going through right now. This is what, so anywhere from Missouri all the way back to the Carolinas right now is at risk for some heavy snow, heavy rain. That's all right now. Then, alright. We'll say around 1 a.m. Tuesday you need to start watching out. Not quite yet. And then by 4 p.m. Tuesday, that's the heating of the day. So 4 p.m. Tuesday will be the danger spot. 4 p.m. until about, I would say until about midnight. And then Wednesdays we'll track out as well. This is 4 a.m. Wednesday. The storms are still continuing. But our new storm initiation won't happen until 10 p.m. on Wednesday. So 10 p.m. to midnight on Wednesday. What did I say for Tuesday? Tuesday I said 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. But that would be tricky to say. That's a GFS model. I won't use the GFS model yet. We'll use the GFS model if we're predicting like next week. But we're predicting something a little bit closer on. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is what we're looking at right now. So this would be a cluster in showers and storms. But this is just a rainstorm. Now, right here, that's the initiation. Ahead of that warm front. So, this will be 12 a.m. Tuesday. So, 12 a.m. Tuesday, they'll start forming. They'll get to Michigan probably about 7, 8 a.m. Tuesday. 7, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then we'll start seeing the showers and storms probably initiate, to be honest with you, probably around 12 p.m. Then they'll move to the west in a line from, so you'll have two initiations. So you'll have first round on Tuesday morning, your second round around 7 p.m. Tuesday right now. This would be in the Ohio Valley right now. That's all I got. So once we get more information, when we get timing more down, I'll actually do more. But for now, just be careful, everybody. These videos will be posted within hours. Just be careful. I'm not done yet. Because why are these storms even happening? Well, let's go temperatures. And you're going to love some of these temperatures. And I'm going to go back to the global model. Alright, so right now we are sitting, this was earlier this morning here, we were sitting at about 14 degrees. Now during the about 7, today's high, we'll say, because it comes around, so 1 p.m., about 33 degrees today in Detroit. So probably around about 28. Wales, probably about the same thing, 27, 28 degrees. Then Tuesday it gets even better. We're talking the deep south in the mid 70s to the low 80s. But up here we're talking the upper 30s to 40s on Tuesday. This is 1 p.m. on Tuesday. We're talking, our high temperature on Tuesday will be 37 degrees. High temperature in the central Ohio will be 54. 55 in Cincinnati. 47 in Indianapolis. Chicago, you'll be sitting at 38. 35 in, I think that's Milwaukee. 35. 43 in Green Bay. The Twin Cities, 45 and 45. Let's go right here near Washington, D.C. You'll probably be sitting around 49, 50. 67 degrees down here near the lower Carolinas. 68 in Columbia. So for the whole eastern coast, you'll be sitting, lower east coast, you'll be sitting in upper 70s. The upper 60s to the mid 70s. Upper east coast, you'll be sitting in the upper, the low 30s to the mid 30s. To the mid 30s to the low 40s. So your average would probably be about 40 tomorrow. In most spots. Here in Michigan, the same thing. Wednesday, that's where we get the real warm. We're talking 45 on Wednesday, this Wednesday. March 4th. This is 1 p.m. We're talking 45, 43 in Detroit. Or 43 in Detroit. 50 in Saginaw. 51 in Grand Rapids. And you can see all this warmth surging to the south along a ridge that is just going to keep pumping moisture up. We're going to have several deluge days of storm. We're talking inches of rain. Maybe some places 9 inches. But we'll have to see kind of what that entails yet. But 60s all across the board. If you get anywhere below the Dakotas, it's in the 50s. It's in the upper 40s to the low 50s. Anywhere in the Midwest, it's in the upper 40s or in the low 50s. Down south, the south corridor, from anywhere from Arkansas over to South Carolina, it's in the mid 70s. It's in the low to mid 70s. It's in the low 70s to the upper. It's in the upper 70s to. It's in the low 70s to the upper 70s. So it's in the low 70s to the mid 70s to the upper 70s. In the Texas, it's either side of 84 or it's 70. Or it's in the low 60s. It just depends where you're at there. And then on, this will be Thursday, 1 p.m. We're just 42 in Detroit, 38 in Saginaw, 44 in Grand Rapids. And anywhere between about 46 degrees. So, not too bad of a day on Thursday. But, things could change. It depends. Then Friday, we're just going to go for all of them real quick. Friday, probably 47 degrees in Detroit, 43 in Saginaw, 49 in Grand Rapids. Then the rest of the Midwest will be sitting either side of 70 or on the other side of 80 degrees. Rest mid 70s to the low 80s in most of the U.S. other than some parts of Texas. This will be on Friday. Saturday 1 p.m. Man, get your coats off, jackets on. We're talking 54 in Grand Rapids. We're talking 64 in Saginaw. We're talking 66 in Detroit, Michigan. In Detroit, Michigan, you may hit the low 70s on Saturday. Right now. This is as of right now. This is preliminary. But we'll keep tracking you. Again. We're talking 80 in some places in West Virginia. We're talking mids to upper 70s all down the East Coast. Anywhere from near Buffalo, New York, all the way down to the tip of Florida. We're talking mostly in the upper 70s to the low 80s. In Florida, we're talking the upper 80s. We're talking 84, 85, 86. Texas, we're talking, for you guys, maybe in the 90s by the time this next forecast comes out. So, really nice. And then Sunday, I'll give you Sundays real quick. If I can give you Sundays. Sundays as of 1 a.m. right now. 41 degrees, Detroit. 41 degrees, 28 in Saginaw, and 29 in Grand Rapids. But the rest of the U.S., warm. And I'm going to tell you how warmer this is right now with anomalies. With some of the... I think I can do anomalies on... I don't know what radars I can do this on. But I know I can do that. Yeah. Alright, so... I'm going to go to here. Because I'm going to tell you anomalies. Like, I'm going to tell you just... I might have to go to... This is fine. I have to go here. That's fine. Alright, that's not the right radar. Just... I don't use this radar often. It's... We're talking 6 degrees warmer than it was. Okay, we need 24 hours. We don't need... I don't need it where it's before... No, right, you don't need it... I need where it can tell me 24 hours. Right. I don't need it to where it tells me, like, daily. I need it where it tells me just 24 hours. Like, I don't care about it being, like... No, I know what you're saying. I want to do this quickly. Let's go over here real quick. See if one of these models has it. No, I don't. We'll use the Midwest. What we're just trying to get is real quick is show you different temperatures in the last 24 hours is. I had this yesterday up. I just haven't used it since yesterday, so I'm gonna go. Alright, here's the 24-hour temperature change right now. This is as of 11 a.m. right now, 12 p.m. right now, but it's 3 degrees warmer than it was yesterday, 24 hours ago. It's 7 degrees warmer in Grand Rapids than it was yesterday. It's 9 degrees warmer than it was yesterday in Saginaw, Michigan. And you see this blue plume? That's where all that cold air is locked right now. That's going to be locked in for about another day or two as of right now. The reason why I had to go off